Hey, what's up, everyone? Wanted to make a quick video talking about how my success, any success that I've experienced, is not really my success. Now, what do I mean by that? So, before any sort of success in my life that I've experienced, whether it's financial or with, in relationships or whatever it is, it's always been preceded by a thought or a message or a prompting in my mind or in my heart. There's something that God has spoken to me in ways that have guided my life. And I've tried to listen to those messages from Him. And so that is what I mean by my success is not really my success. It was any success that I've experienced has always been preceded by a message from God or a prompting from God. And I have just been fortunate enough to be able to listen and to follow those promptings. Okay. For example, when I was working at the prison, I would constantly get a message or a thought in my mind that said, "You are not meant to be here. You're meant to be somewhere else." And so these messages, these promptings, this guidance that God gives all of us, developing the skill of being able to hear those promptings and then follow through with them with some sort of action, that I think is one of the skills that will lead you to success, whatever success is for you. Success is not it's not the same for everyone. It doesn't have to be material wealth. Sometimes it's just being able to have a greater level of freedom. Maybe it's having a good family relationship with your partner or with your kids. Success is determined by you. And I think that God wants us all to be successful in our own ways, whatever we choose. And I think that He guides us to be able to achieve the success that we desire in life. But it's very difficult. It is very difficult sometimes to hear the messages that we receive. And second, to follow through and actually take action and change our lives based on the messages that we're receiving. And sometimes we get used to listening to other messages, the other messages of men or whoever that aren't the real messages that are going to lead us to what we truly want. So I just wanted to share that with you because I think it's important. I think it's a skill that needs to be developed by all of us. It's something that I struggle with. I've definitely had thoughts and messages come to me that I have ignored and that I have not had the courage to follow through on. And I think that has kept me from achieving some things that maybe I could have achieved. And so I think sometimes I truly believe that we can create our own reality. We can create whatever result that we desire. But on the flip side of that is also true. We also create our own prisons. We create our own slavery based on the thoughts and the messages that we listen to and the choices that we either choose to make and even the choices that we choose not to make. And it's just sometimes it's very difficult to be able to do something when you have no proof or no evidence that it's going to work out in your favor. It's very hard to have faith in something that you cannot see. But I think that is one of the key factors to creating results in this life is being able to believe in something that you cannot see, being able to believe that there is a new possibility that exists for you, a possibility that is not yet a reality. And it's very hard to work towards a possibility without any guarantees that it will become a reality. It's very difficult to do that. But I think if you can develop that skill, you can create what you want in life. And, I would just, I just hope you get this takeaway that you take moments in your life to sit still and be silent and to listen. And really pay attention to what are the messages that you're receiving. And understand that those messages aren't just coming from you. They are coming from a higher source. Whether it's whatever you believe in. For me it's God. For you it could be the universe. Could be, Allah. Maybe you don't believe in God. Maybe you just believe in a higher energy. Whatever it is. But there are things outside of us that are prompting us to become more. And so here's one thing that you can do. If there is a thought, a message that you're receiving in your heart or your mind that is telling you to become something more, to grow, to become a new, better person, that is a good thing. And, there may be pain involved in following those messages, but there is also a reward on the other side of that pain. At least that's been my experience. And so, have courage and try to listen more to the thoughts that are telling you to become more, to take a leap of faith, and second, try to act on those the best you can, and try to take action the best you can, and just do your best, and understand that there's going to be failures, you're going to fall. It's part of the process. As long as you're working towards something that you believe is going to come to pass, and maybe it won't come to pass, or maybe it won't come to pass in the exact way that you think or want it to. But the cool thing is you could receive something even better than you ever imagined possible. So anyway, that's no overage content in this one, but I think it's these things are very important to be able to create the life that you want. Okay, so hope that helps. Hope you learned something from that, took something away from it. Appreciate you watching.